Call the roll.
Brittany DeVry, are you online? Brittany is excused. Ben Grenier? *6 to unmute.
Ben's online.
He's not online. Richard Lapp?
Aye.
Deborah Metzger?
Aye.
Douglas Moken?
Aye.
David Schmidt?
Aye.
Mitchell Sermon?
Aye.
And Elaine Dahl is excused.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we got our agenda in front of us. Everybody okay with the agenda?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready to move forward. First item is public comment. Public comment from okay, that's fine. Okay. Communications. Do we have any communications?
Yes, I do, Mr. Chair. When I knew this was coming up, this van, we got an email. I got a hold of our chair right away and I told him, I said, we need to request a special meeting on this. Cause I was afraid we might be getting into a walking quorum, which kind of started. And it's nobody's fault that it happened, but I'm on enough committees and I've been through the schooling. And I feel as though that all of us, all of these boards like this that represent the county probably should have an update, the statute that covers the walking quorum, to explain to people at our next committee meeting when they are, and maybe Nick Trimner, I see he's on, maybe he can put that together for us, just a simple state statutes, explaining Nick and briefing on them.
Yeah, we can try to find a basic handout that would work well to let everybody know.
Okay, any other communications? None? Okay, we have our meeting minutes from July 16th. Take a look at those.
I'll move to approve the minutes as printed in front of us.
I'll second it. Okay, we got a motion and support to approve the minutes of July 16th. Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carried. Minutes are approved. First item of business is our Park Falls Vietnam Monument and Letter. Now, according to the paper, we've got some movement on that, right?
Yes, we do.
Oh, let's get a report and then we'll go to this letter. Maybe is this letter hasn't been sent yet, has it, Meredith? Okay, so maybe we don't have to send the letter. We'll see. Your report. Go
The
ahead.
slab is poured. The monument head with the writing on all of it is sitting there. The bricklayer's coming. Hopefully this week, the brick will be put up. It'll be set in its spot. And now I was told, and we can't find that. So we're gonna have to come up with something, some type of a box to put there in the ground where these maps
Maps
go.
are for the
Yeah, for that.
Highway 13.
Well,
Uh,
yeah.
But those should be available, but
But we gotta have something to put it in, and I don't know what them,
Deb looked that up and, Home Depot, right? They have them.
is that where you got it from? Okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm guessing that's where,
all we need is a treated,
4x4.
stick it in next to it, so, yeah. It's going, if you're familiar with the Old Abe Park, it's going to the left of Old Abe. It's really gonna be nice. It's similar to where it was before. You know, Old Abe is, and you got the sidewalks there and everything. It'll be right on the site, so it's gonna be real convenient for people traveling.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think we need to.
We don't need the letter?
Nope, I think we've got
Okay.
that taken care of. So,
very well.
So how did that work out? That was kind of funny that that gentleman posted it on Facebook like 3 days after we talked about it.
Well, did you sent me
Do
a?
you guys, do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
You sent me a message that you were going to the council meeting.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
took care of it, yeah, it's
Yeah.
all taken care
When
of.
you went to the council meeting, is that when you addressed it and then they got, you got?
We never had to make the council.
We didn't have to,
Nope,
oh, you
nope.
found it
No,
before?
we had a meeting between the three of us up there, the administrator and myself and, I can't think, I'm blank. Can't think of his name, but he has kept up from the day one with the Vietnam veterans, and he's got all of this stuff, so it was all spelled out where it had to go. No ands, ifs, or buts.
Okay, all right, good.
What is the approximate installation date, do you think?
Hoping that we see that maybe this Friday.
It's Friday,
Wow.
this weekend.
The
Oh,
weather holds up.
Wow.
good. Thank you for your work on this.
Yeah, it's been a struggle, let me tell you, we were up there at the city, it just, I can't believe people don't respect stuff. I mean, this is a thing that's engraved, got a writing on it, and it's shoved in the corner up there at the garage, this thing's over in this corner. It broke my heart to see the sign, the dedication sign for the POWMIA, that's out in the weeds, and they've been plowing snow on it all winter, gravel stones and everything. So we took it upon ourselves, the two of us, and got it out there and got it in the garage. Everything's moving forward.
Good for you. So any questions, anything on the portfolio? Look like we're moving forward. And that's good.
Yes.
Okay, move on to number 5, Disabled American Veterans Chapter in Phillips and DAV discussion. Okay, we've got, let's, give us a little background about why we're even doing this. And, or let me just open by saying that there's been a request that we look at, a van. We have a transportation requirement for 2 categories of veterans. One that are not disabled and the other one that are disabled. They require different kinds of vehicles.
All right, so,
So is it Pat, go, Dave, turn it over to you. Go ahead.
it's a large, obstacle for our officers, whether they're, have a low percentage of disability and they don't have the funds to get to and from their medical appointments. Some are going to the Toma VA, some are going to the Minneapolis VA, some are going to the Iron Mountain VA catchment areas. Most of ours are going to Iron Mountain Way because Rhinelander's closest. And Hayward's close, but Hayward falls under Minneapolis. Iron Mountain obviously falls under Ironwood falls under Iron Mountain. But, there's no cost to us. I only see upsides to it. So the nonprofit organization, DAV, purchases the van or gives us a used one. They donate it to a VA facility of our choosing. They insure the van, they issue a credit card for gas for the van. It's up to us where we store it. That's what I run down in this DA van information. I got their adjutant, I believe he's out of Appleton, and the Northern Branch manager, who I've been talking to on and off. Someone had a question about maintenance. We can either drop off our drivers can drop off the van at Iron Mountain and it can be swapped out, or if it's unsafe to drive, we can use an approved local, federal vendor. We have to find, volunteer drivers to drive the van. They have to be able to pass a medical exam and background check. As far as the question about, the HSC Hospital Service Coordinator, I've talked to surrounding, CVSOs, and they've rolled it right into the daily responsibilities of the assistant, VSO and CVSO, pretty seamlessly. And it pretty much got the same answer everywhere I called. So, and we would be able to use it for, depending on which VA we have it donated to, if we decide to go that route, we can use it for community care appointments that are, set up through that, VA. We can use it for clinical appointments. We can use it for runs to the major, hospital if it ends up being Iron Mountain. And there's minimal reporting that has to be done by, it will end up being our office. I don't see any downside to it. Currently, we use,
ADRC.
ADRC, and they bill our office. So it comes out of our budget, and then we bill the veteran, and if the veteran has the funds, he reimburses us, and it's a flip of a coin whether we get reimbursed or not. So it's coming out of the county's budget. And when we have to schedule transportation for people that actually like wheelchair bound, that's where it gets real expensive, $700, $800, $900 a trip. Depends how many hours they have to sit there and wait.
So will this van be wheelchair accessible? Are they all?
No,
They're not.
you have to be able to get in and out of the vehicle by yourself with no assistance from the driver.
And this van doesn't have to.
No.
I'm really
So-
surprised that they don't have that. Huh.
But if we free up funds from us paying ADRC, it frees up more of our budget for the onesie twosies like this. We're working with a few other nonprofit organizations that gets both state and federal funding. Indigo out of Superior is one of them. They just paid for like a $900 ride for one of our veterans. Yeah, it gets expensive. We worked with Abby Vans, and if we can get the BART bus, if they can get on a schedule with the BART bus, sometimes it works because they go Highway 70 toward Minocqua, but they don't go Highway 70 the other way. So
So the veteran could get to Minocqua on the BART bus,
yes,
but can't get to the Rhinelander VA facility. BART bus doesn't go that far.
correct. I'm just saying, if this, we decide to go this route, it just gives us more tools in our toolbox to get our
definitely.
veterans transferred, and it doesn't cost us anything.
That's what I couldn't believe.
Mr. Chair, do you mind if I ask you?
Go ahead.
Um,
In fact, I should have welcomed you in the beginning. And we got carried away here in our, I don't know, but go ahead. Introduce yourself first of all.
Brian, board chair,
Okay. thank
District
you.
13 rep.
Good to see you here, Brian. Thank you for being here.
I'm just curious, do the free up ARDC reimbursement funds that we normally spend now, you have no idea how much it's gonna free up, because according to your handout, we're gonna lose up to $4,000 in grant money. Will it cover that? What we,
So the grant money goes, into the county.
Yeah.
I think we spend more to transport our veterans than that.
so, okay, so what, but those reimbursement savings will be more than what we're gonna lose in this grant that we typically give.
When you say reimbursement from who?
Didn't you say you submit the bills that ARDC, or they bill us?
Correct.
So ADRC is,
Oh,
and I'm looking at them as a county asset.
Oh, we won't get billed by them if we have this name.
Correct.
So how much savings are we gonna realize by not being billed by them?
I would have to take an average of the last 12 months.
We have,
Hey, she's got.
go ahead. Can you introduce yourself, please?
I'm Carrie Kyle and I am the finance director. So I figured this question was going to be asked. That's why I'm sitting here. So when I went back and looked the last 4 years, the highest transportation cost to the veterans that was billed by ADRC was $8,000. The lowest was like $2,000. So that's in the last 4 years. The grant that veterans receive, the highest was this year and was $2,400 is what they received for transportation. So we've paid out, so it's always when we receive it was last year. So last year's cost was almost $6,000 and we received $2,400. And so it will free
So
up.
in theory, we should realize some savings.
Correct, because I don't think, because that $3,000 to $4,000, I think was related to, they were going to increase our grant for transportation, but it always goes back to what you spend. So we're not gonna get $4,000 if we've only spent $5,000. So they do a percentage. I don't know how they, do the math on there. So when we do, yes, so we won't have as much coming from ADRC, which then also ADRC won't have the extra expense also for paying the driver, and because they pay the driver and time for sitting and that stuff. So there definitely will be savings all around.
Makes sense then. My next question is, seeing as you brought it up, is do drivers get paid mileage? They're volunteers, but they get paid mileage, or do they get something? I'm just, for
They get-
recruiting drivers, what Is there,
They get paid mileage, and then if they have to sit, I don't quote me 100%, but I think if after it's a certain period of time, then they get also an hourly rate.
Okay.
And I don't remember exactly how much the hourly rate
Are you
is.
talking about ADRC?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
what about volunteer? We have this van.
Volunteer, aren't they?
If we have our own van, is it strictly all volunteer? They don't get anything?
Oh, okay.
That is the way I
Yeah,
understood it. I can
I was just
double check on
curious, 'cause
that.
I know that some people are gonna ask that if they're looking for volunteers to do it. And then, how many times do we need to share these $900 rides roughly
And guess
in a
that.
year?
I think we've had 2 in the last 3 or 4 months.
So it's not that often, and I mean, we have that no matter if we get this van or not, we're gonna have that.
Right.
Right.
And I am trying to identify, other, like, we found Indigo out of Superior, and they paid for our last voucher. And they also did I think they paid another contractor directly. I don't know if it was Abbey Vans, but they're very limited, so it's like I use them sparingly.
Great. That's all I have, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So you're sure that the drivers of this van, there's no money going to them?
I'm
Pretty much positive, because I'm sure that's, if
I'm
it's.
very, I'm confident in saying that,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
But
Because
I will double check.
I know
again.
he asked, and they're gonna be having, I think, a meeting coming up on
Yeah,
this
Thursday.
issue, so.
Thursday at 9.
Well, you're gonna be there, right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
will.
good. Okay, I just wanna make sure we got all avenues covered here. Great. So. Well, my feeling of this is a win-win for us veterans and for the county, both ways. I see it going both ways. It's cost savings and a plus for us veterans. I'm just surprised that they don't have a van that doesn't have a wheelchair access. It really shocks me, but.
So I
But
have,
you'd have to have drivers that would know how to walk the wheelchair down.
Yeah, you'd have to
Make it
get some
secure.
training on it, which is.
Training their special drivers,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Maybe we could borrow Clinks. Got one.
Yeah.
So are there any more questions or discussion points on the transportation van? We've covered it, now we've talked about it a couple meetings. And I'm agreeing that this is something that I think that we need in our county. And, so are we ready to? We've got it on the agenda here as number 6, which is transportation van, but we're not saying what the action is. Was the intent to vote on whether or not we want to proceed with this, Meredith, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I believe that's what it
I would
was.
recommend that.
yes.
Okay, yeah,
It's on the agenda.
it's on the agenda. I'm just clarifying, because some people get a little touchy about a subject and not showing what action. But I think that's where we're at for this discussion.
So
Is to
do
take
we need
action
a
on it.
Motion to move forward with,
Motion move forward with the
Acquiring.
I
Acquiring the
so
van.
move to, move forward with the acquisition of a DAV van.
I'll second it.
Okay, we got a motion and support then to move forward with the purchase of a van.
Doug,
And second.
Acquisition.
Acquisition, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Acquisition of a van, yeah. There's a difference.
Doug, can I just jump in quick? So I agree, you guys can motion. What you'll be doing is recommending that the executive committee, which oversees Veteran Service Office, to look at this program and move forward with it. So your
Okay.
committee is giving a recommendation for the county to look at it. And then we've already put a resolution together that will be looked at on Thursday at the executive committee and then the full board. And so what we're really looking at is, do we want to implement this program in Price County? And then Eldon would be able to move forward with getting a van.
So our action then is a recommendation that we move
You're
forward.
recommending,
Yes, okay, good, thank you for the clarification. Okay, so we do have then, a motion, it's your motion and a second to move, or who seconded Dave? And that we move forward with this. Any discussion on the motion?
These miles that are on the last page,
My one,
iron,
Just set, Ben,
what, I'm
we'll get to you, you second.
Okay, so
the first column, it says Iron Mountain locations, Rhinelander, it's 48 miles, is that what you're, it's
from the normal building, that's where these miles all from, so that's where the van's going to be.
Iron Mountain is 48 miles.
No,
No, Rhineland.
No, Rhinelander.
Rhinelander,
Oh, right.
So these all fall
Rhinelander.
under, that major
Okay.
hospital.
Normal, oh
These-
yeah, not
yeah.
Iron Mountain.
see
The
Iron Mountain.
normal building to Rhinelander is 48 miles.
Yep,
How do you drive? Straight?
with MapQuest.
That's
It's
what
not
you go
40,
by.
it's like 72 miles. It's
Yeah.
72 miles from Fifield.
That's
And
what-
whether you go down south or you go north, you could add a few more miles on
They
there.
go 8 across.
I know, but
Remember, you're almost to
that's,
Highway 8 now.
I know, but okay, from Fifield, I'm on 70. And it's 72 miles from Fifield
Yeah.
to the clinic in Rhinelander.
I use GPS locator on my phone, sitting at the normal building to, when I plug these addresses, and that's what they come up as.
No, that's,
That's what GPS says
no,
from here.
that's,
And then when you get paid, that's what they use GPS services.
no. No, what the only way that, cause I don't put in for mileage. You know, when I run over there and stuff. But the only question I had on that was is that when they were locating me, they said, well, you're under 40 miles from the clinic. I said, no, I'm not. I'm 70 miles from the clinic. Well, no, yeah. Because if you're over a certain distance, then you can go see
50 miles.
closer to, yeah.
Yeah, community care.
I said, well, I'm 72 miles. Well, no, you're not. And I said, yeah, I am. Like, it's 40 miles from Fifield to Rhinelander, to Naqua,
Yeah, they were
and it's
going
another,
by straight line.
They're
They were going by straight line from like Ironwood, it'd be straight
Yes.
to your house, you know,
Yes.
not the way the
not by how
roads
the crow
go.
flies,
So it's,
not by how you drive.
no.
No. That's, I was gonna ask that question too. Where they're coming up with 48 miles from,
So now, will
This would be the
we
route they
still
take.
be able to take a veteran from Park Falls or Phillips up to Ashland? Because the Ashland Hospital Clinic / is VA recognized now because we're over that mileage for me. See, I'm tied into that. What do you call that?
Community care?
Community care now? Yeah, where the doctor's up there. I go
Okay.
in.
So this would be the important part. If the executive committee decides to go this route and they do authorize me to go ahead and try to procure a van, is which VA facility we send it to now. So let's say
Excuse me, the sound has cut out. I can't hear anything. If you could fix that. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Okay, yeah.
All right, it's back now.
that's
Okay.
bad. They said bad.
Otherwise, this might reach the table, that might help. Might be a good, it's glued on.
It's working, it's
Okay,
working
it's
now.
working? All right.
Yep, it's working now.
Oh.
I wouldn't use another microphone. The ceiling's working. It just cut out for a second.
okay,
All right, so example, if you three are utilizing Iron Mountain for your care, but you're using Toma, and we get this van and gets donated to Iron Mountain, they're insuring it, they're issuing the gas card, so it's used for the veterans that use their services, thus the columns in the back. It could go to Iron Mountain, Rhinelander, Ironwood, Iron Mountain, Hancock, Menominee, Marquette, Gladstone, Manistee, and Sault Ste. Marie. But more importantly, those veterans that are using community care, we can take them to their community care appointments.
You can.
You can.
That's what's my
So,
question. 'Cause
but it's
there's
got-
a lot of them that are under that right now.
But if they fall under the Minneapolis catchment area or the Toma catchment area, our surrounding counties, Taylor County goes to Toma, and, I think Rusk and Sawyer County go to Minneapolis, so it wouldn't be hard to coordinate with those counties to transport our other veterans.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so any other discussion? And we're ready.
Yeah, I
Ben, you had
had
something?
one
Go
piece
ahead.
I'd like to get into.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, so I think we talked about this by email, and if I could just get a reminder on this, our current drivers, as things stand today, do they have to go through that same background check and physical process?
So we don't have current drivers, those drivers belong to ADRC.
Okay. That's right. Okay, so how much barrier do you see that being to getting volunteers? Because I don't see it's not that I'm worried about people failing the background check. I don't think they will, but it's you know, you can have people who are going to say they want to volunteer, but then once you put this requirement, you're going to have people back away because they just don't want to go through it. So are you confident we'll be able to work through that? I think the sound cut out again, or maybe you can't hear me.
You guys got a problem at your house.
I can hear the room if you guys talk.
Cut out for you briefly though, didn't it? Okay.
No, he can't. He's. What's he doing out there?
I don't know, Nick can hear us.
Is it red? It's on now, yeah?
His mic is off again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you again.
Okay, leave your mic on.
Oh, I'm confident we can get some drivers. I don't know if we'll be able to get as many as we want, but we won't know until we try.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the other counties go through it too, so if it works in Taylor, it should work here, so.
Okay, so we're ready for, we got a motion, right?
Yeah, second.
And we got a second. Any further discussion on this recommendation to the county that we move forward with acquisition of a van? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carried. Ready to move on. Is that all right with Brian? Is that good? Okay.
We skipped it on purpose, number 5.
So we're chapter and that's what we had a discussion. And then we moved right into the transportation van, okay?
We decided we didn't need that.
But one thing that we don't have on here is, and I'd like to just add it here, and that is, if anybody around our membership has anything to say.
Oh, that's right, that's not on here this time.
We got that, left that off, and we didn't correct it on the,
Yeah,
uh,
cause it's,
so let's just go around.
No.
Good. Oh, then you already talked, okay?
No, I'm
Okay.
good.
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. I'm good. So we got our, are we, anything else on the,
What time is that executive meeting on the 14th?
9 o'clock.
9 a.m.
9 o'clock on the 14th?
You
Okay,
gonna
good
be there-
question.
You gonna be there, Doug?
That I don't know. Sure. I'm gonna be there.
Somebody from this board should be there. I mean, it's gonna be there, but, you know.
Yeah, we got,
We could have somebody
okay,
else.
so
I don't
check
know,
my calendar.
yeah, I forgot my calendar, but if I'm available, I'll come down.
Why don't you try to come by? I'll try to come by as well.
Yeah.
Okay, 9 o'clock on the 14th. And where's that at?
Here, right
You're in the
here.
county boardroom, okay? Okay, we got our next meeting date is, November 19th. That seems so far along down the pike. Isn't it?
It'll be here. It'll be here.
Oh, man. That okay with everybody? Future agenda item. Ben, now's your chance. Before you leave us. Hello, Ben. You got anything you want?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, I'm good.
Now's your chance. We don't want to leave anything undone before you leave.
No, I'm good. I'm all good.
Okay, okay. Anybody else got anything that we want to look at for future agenda items?
Well, I don't know how we go about filling this open spot. Do we get to look at the candidates' information and pick one, and then it goes to the executive committee and the county board, or how does that work?
Works the other way.
Works the other way, they just automatically pick it?
No,
Okay,
no,
I
no,
don't-
no. They get nominated
By who?
by
By the,
information, it's not a nomination, interest,
Recommendation.
recommendation. There you go, Brian, thank you. Recommendation and county board takes care of it.
So that
So-
email I passed around earlier from Ben, got just before this meeting, he's gonna draft a letter to the board and the county administrator recommending both candidates. And then it was my understanding that either Nick or Brian
we'll pick one.
will pick one.
Okay,
Okay, that's what's, all right.
that's fine.
That was my
That's
understanding.
fine, that's fine.
Wait,
You
are-
could add both.
At our last, excuse me, at our last meeting, we discussed there was not a maximum or minimum composition of the board. And that in the interests of better representation across the county, we would look at multiple appointments. Is that still the understanding or has that changed?
I think that's still the understanding. We want representation
Okay.
from points in the county that we had covered.
Good.
So those people need to be recommended.
But we wanna stay with an uneven number on this board. That'll make 8, right? And dropping 1 and adding 2, 7, 6.
It'd make it 9. It's
Make
8
it
right now.
like-
Yeah.
It's 9 right now.
It's 8
Yeah,
right now,
okay, I didn't-
7 and up to
Okay,
9.
All right, as long as it's 9.
9 is good.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so that's something we want to put on the agenda then? Is that what you're saying? For agenda item for next time?
I would
Or
think so.
that, or we
because-
want to move forward with that before that?
I would say move forward before that, since Ben, are you
Ben's-
gonna be here in November or not?
Ben, you'll be gone. in
It's
November, right?
looking like I am. No, it's looking like I will be here. But if possible, I'm fine getting that letter to the board and being replaced before that meeting. That's fine with me.
Yes,
If that's what you guys would like.
you'd have to
Okay.
resign before,
So,
can't have.
if
a
we could,
lady.
get that letter,
Yes,
get
move on
the
that. then.
recommendations.
So yeah, so my letter will be both the 2 recommendations and a resignation at the same time, maybe to just make things easy.
That sounds
Sure.
good.
Sounds
Does
good.
that sound good?
Yep,
Sounds good.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Okay,
Okay, we'll get that on the agenda. Anything else for future agenda items?
The results of the committee meeting on Thursday?
Oh, yeah, we should have results of the ban discussion. We can have that. Make sure that's taken care of. Anything else? Okay. Number 7 is our next meeting date. November, back to that. Seems like a long ways off. Snow will be fine.
no,
You don't want snow by that time. Okay, well, maybe not. All right. Then we got future agenda items, which we already discussed. Right? And so we're
we're gonna have, we'll have on there, to go over the, what do you call that, walking forum stuff?
Robert's rule?
Robert's rules, yeah, I guess Robert's rules. will-
Number
yeah,
two,
just-
I think we had, that distributed one time, but we,
Yeah,
I
we
don't-
got new people. It should be done every time we get new people on board.
I think that's a good idea. So that we know what our.
Yeah.
Our authorities are and what our limitations are.
You don't wanna be appearing in front of the, you know, at least I don't.
What's the matter? You're afraid of a judge? Anyway. Okay, we ready for a motion to adjourn then?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor? Motion, meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thanks for the info. Really appreciate that. So you got everything spelled out that you can't go wrong.
This is